Good morning. Welcome again to Island of Food. I'm Lenwek the Hines. Today I'm here with an outstanding footballer, a young man, someone who has been in the Brac setup from U11 straight up to men's now, and he's one that they turn to for the goals. He's also a member of the national under 20 team here in the Cayman Islands. I'm talking to my guest today, Curtis Hutton. Curtis, welcome. Curtis, you start playing football at the early age of 7. Tell me about your early life, your early years playing football.
Well, I wasn't always playing football. I started off doing more running. When I was in Jamaica, I was more of a runner. So when I moved to the Brac, I found a passion for football, and I just held on to that.
Why a passion? Was there a mean that football was more over track and field? Because I know you can compete well in track and field, but why that passion? Why not from Jamaica?
Well, when I was in Jamaica, I didn't really have the chance to play football like that. Like it would just be, say I would play at school, but I wouldn't really play for a club. But when I came here to the Brac, I started playing football and I started developing this love for football that I've never felt for anything else. So doing football just made me feel at home.
And as that passion grows and you like the sport, how did you develop now into, let me say, not a striker, but did you play different position?
I did. Before, when I just started playing, I was playing in the center mid as a camp. So I was more of a playmaker than a goal scorer. Even though I would still score, but I was more of a playmaker. Then I gradually developed into a striker.
And I was it in the U11 because you didn't start like with U9, you started here in the Cayman Islands, Cayman Brac in U11. Or was it in U11? Did you score a lot of goals? You say you were playing in the center position, center mid. You were not a forward. Tell me now, how do you move from center mid now to a forward position?
Well, I think it was because when I was playing in the center mid, I would still be, even though I was the playmaker, I would be scoring a lot of goals. So I felt that for me, playing in Cam and scoring so much goals, it would be good for me to try the forward position. And my coach then moved me into forward where I got a lot of exposure and scored a lot of
And how now you in U11, you were spotted by other coaches, by other the national setup. You move now into the U15. How did you get into the U15, the Cayman Islands U15?
goals. Well, during the league, there were some coaches that like watched me as I played, and they liked how I played. So they spoke with my coach and called me to travel down to Grand Cayman for trials and see if I can be the Cayman national team.
Yeah, Curtis, even before you went to the trials, you moved to Cayman U15, right? You played some games against teams from Jamaica. How was it? How was it playing against Jamaican teams?
Well, I can tell you that it was a hard game. It wasn't a simple game, but it was a good experience because it was my first time actually playing against a team that is not from the Cayman. So I feel like it was a good experience for me.
Was it a tough game? Was it physical? What
It
happened?
was it was definitely more physical. It was more, like I said, more exposure for me. Even though I still managed to score in that game, it was a very hard game.
And when you said the Cayman Islands U15 team, where did the team which country did they travel to? Was the competition held in the Cayman Islands or did they travel to another country to play when you made that team?
When I participated in the Cayman Aries Cup in U15s, it was held in the Cayman Islands. I didn't travel to the national team.
I know how was that experience for you?
It was a very good experience, to be honest. I played against DC United, a team from Jamaica, Portmore, and it was a very difficult, especially the DC United game. It was very intense. You got to see the
Different type of play, different the people who you are really up against at that age level. And you DC United, the team from Jamaica, those were the team that involved. Did you score any goal, or was your performance? Did you get games? Did you come on? What was it?
Well, I didn't score any goals, but I can say that personally I played very well. I was playing forward at the time, so I got, even though I didn't score, I can say that I contributed to the team the best I could, in a sense that I made runs. I made runs on the flank. I tried to find my teammates and tried to help them to score. I actually assisted one of my teammates to score.
Okay, so you assisted one of the goals. Very good. All right. Recently, you traveled to with the national under 20 team to the Dominica Republic. Explain to the viewers what that feeling is like. Traveling with the national team and play.
I can truly say that traveling and representing your country is a good feeling. Getting the experience to play against different teams that you've never played. It's a good experience.
It's a good experience. And did you manage to get any goals in that? Anything like that?
Well, I didn't manage to get any goals. I didn't get much playing time, but for the time that I played, I can say that playing all day is a different feeling. It's a different. You have to put out more work. Playing in the Brac, it's not like it's turf, so it's not real grass, and whereas playing there, it's real grass, so you have to know how to play on that type of field.
And then the whole national setup. You are not under 20 again, right? You moved from the under 20 level.
Well, they're trying to form a U23 team, so I would suppose that.
And then you want to go as much as far as possible in the national team. You like to be around not the national team, right? The
Yes,
national team.
I do.
Do you see yourself moving on now to like under 23 and then to the the men national team in the Cayman Islands?
Well, I do see myself moving on. I know it's all about the work that you put out and the time that you spend, all about dedication and hard work. So I feel that once you believe anything that you put your mind to, you can achieve it.
Curtis, you are one of the feared striker in the Cayman Islands. I know when you are playing against other team, they say don't let Curtis score, mark Curtis. I have heard it before. Is there a specific team that when you are playing against them, you say, boy, you have problem with them? Which one of these teams now? You have the Cayman Athletic, you have the Alliance, you have those teams. Which one of them gives you the most problem?
Well, playing in this recent men league, now I can say the hardest team that I faced so far is the 3-4-5 team.
3-4-5. Okay. 3-4-5. Yeah. Discipline and they're well. Yeah. All right. Take me back now to Cayman Brac team. Your teammates, they look for you for the goals and that. What is the atmosphere? What is all of that around the Cayman Brac team? This is home now. What do you enjoy most playing with the team and so?
Well, the thing about the Brac team is that I love the fact that I can gel with my teammates. That we have a good chemistry. Yeah, we have a good chemistry together. So they understand how I play. I understand how they play. So I think playing with them just it's a different type of feeling.
I could not miss out I could not miss out this one. How could I? The U18 finals. The Cayman Brac went to the U18 finals. It was a 2018, 19, um, 2020,
2020.
20. You went to the finals. You lost by a hard goal. How was that experience? You're playing with people who you have coming through. You're playing with the Derek Martin. You're playing with the Alex Anglin. You're playing yourself. You're playing with little Derek, Derek, sorry, and all of those. Coach Mitcham was there with you. Ozzy was on that team?
No, not at that time.
No, Ozzy was not on that team. Give me some more members of that team and all the experience.
You have other players like Lamar McCoy, Sean Valentine, Simeon Tatum.
Yeah. Yeah. And then how was the experience now in that U18? It was about um the Brac team U18. Well, football hasn't been to a final before for the past 10 years, and you guys came and you made the final at that time. How was that? You know?
Well, I can say that it was a big opportunity for us. We were more than grateful that we actually made it that far because we've never actually made it that far like in any competition before. So I think even though we didn't win in the finals, we couldn't have been more proud.
Very proud. I must let you know that the Brac was all behind you. They were very proud of the team. The stand very full, I understand, and the whole Brac community was really rooting for you guys at that time. Um, Curtis, what do you need to improve your game? You have scored some goals this season, but what do you think you need to improve your game? What do you say to yourself when you miss a goal? What do you need to work on in training? What do you need apart from the coaches being around you working on it? Is it a free kick? Is it your running? What do you need to do to improve your personal?
Well, personally, I feel like I need playing forward. There's a lot of pressure on you when you find yourself in front of the goal. So personally, I feel that I need to try to be more composed when finishing. So I mean, yeah, it's easy to score, but also when all that pressure is on you, it's very hard to score. So I feel like if I was more composed, I could score even more goals.
Curtis, thank you very much for talking to Island Up in Foot. Um, Maybe this is just part one, as I keep saying, because there are so many things to talk about. But I want to say to you, continue to be the young man you are. Continue to score goals. Continue to make the Brass proud. Continue to represent the country of the Cayman Islands. And you don't know how far that may take you. I know you are very passionate about football. You come here. I see you first time coming to training early and getting things done. You are very quiet. You are a very quiet young man. So your actions speak more on the field, right? The community of Cayman love you. Um, you are the one. Remember, always representing the national team, the entire Cayman bracket behind you, and you are representing Cayman. Once again, thank you. I would tell you now, viewers, to go like, subscribe, and share. Island Up in Foot. You may never know where we are coming from. We are in the Cayman Islands. You may see us in Jamaica. Who to know, you may see us in Honduras. Anywhere on this planet. Thank you very much for viewing. Thank you, Chris.